Everyone, welcome to my channel. Today in this session we are going to discuss about the file system versus a DBMS system, that is database management system, and we'll see what is this. First we'll see what is this file system and DBMS system, and then we'll go through some of the differences between them, and after that we'll discuss some of the features of file system as well as database management system. Requesting you again to go through the playlist of the database management system, and I have uploaded all the videos in that. And if you like the video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and let's start our video. So file system is a technique of arranging the files in a storage medium like hard disk, pen drive, DVD, etc. That is, it is as usual that we store our data, suppose videos, audios in our hard disk, pen drives, etc. So a file system is nothing but the storage medium, and it helps to organize the data and allows easy retrieval of files when they are required. Suppose if we want to use some file of named file of the name DB, then if we will open your file explorer, then in that we'll go through some of the exploring files of D drive, E drive, then we'll open through the DB file. Okay, it will be quite simple and the same way as that of the normal file storage in our laptops or systems as well. Then it mostly consists of different types of files like mp3, mp4, txt, doc, etc., jpg. Everything, the format of the file is stored in these formats, okay, that are grouped into directories are nothing but the folders. In a folder, as we have seen in the computer, in a folder will store all the files in this format, as in the what is that, in the file storage will going to observe these kind of interface. In this will store all these files. In these files are stored in a main important uh, chunk, that is nothing but our directory. This directory is nothing but a folder. Okay, in folder we'll store our files. Okay, all our files. Next, we'll have a file system enables you to handle the way of reading and writing data to the storage medium. It helps to read and write the data in the storage, and it is directly installed in the computer with the operating system such as Windows and Linux. That is, no need to install it separately with the help of some other applications like stores or any media in the online. It is already installed in our computer with the help of operating systems such as Windows and Linux. And now we'll see what is our database management system. A database management system is a software for storing and retrieving users' data while considering appropriate security measures. So, by taking some security measures or giving some authorization to the user, it helps user to retrieve and store data easily, and it consists of programs that manipulates the database. That is, it has some programs which modifies the data, and then the database management system accepts the request for data from an application and instructs the database management system engine to provide the specific data. That is, these suppose I want the data from the student table. I want the data of the student whose age is greater than 19. Okay, then I use some SQL conditions. I'll retrieve the data from our database. This we'll see in the further classes. No need to worry about this. Next, in large systems, a database management system helps users and other third-party software to store and retrieve data. That is, this DBMS gives authorizations to the users, that is third-party users, who will store and retrieve the data as well. Next. Here we have some of the differences between the file systems and the database management system. Let's go through it. And file systems are used to manage and organize the files stored in the hard disk of the computer, and database management systems is a software to store and retrieve the user's data. These are nothing but storage in the form of files, and these help us in storing and retrieving the data easily. and redundant data is present, not presence of redundant data. Data in the sense of recurring data, that is same data, duplicate data is present in the file systems, but here in DBMS no duplicate data is present. And then query processing is not so efficient. Here query processing is efficient. As we have discussed in before, suppose I want the students whose roll number, sorry, whose age is greater than 19. If I give a query in the SQL in the database, it will be simple and it will be efficient and fast. But in file system, it is not possible to retrieve the data which I want from the database. Okay, so here data, due to this, data consistency as well decreases, and here due to this normalization technique, data consistency is increases. We'll go through this normalization technique in the further classes. Don't bother about this term. And here in file systems, complexity is not so much, and see, here complexity is decreases, and here as data consistency is more, complexity is also increases. And here security is not so well, as any user can open the file and any user can access the file. And here security is more, as it uses a database management system gives authorization to some of the users and won't give authorization to some of the users for the particular data. And here it is a quite it's not expensive, as it is stored already installed in our operating system. It's no need to install it as well, so it's not quite expensive and simple, as well as no cheap to use. And here database management system is expensive, as we have to install it and we have to run through it in our workbench and make it secured, and doesn't support crash recovery. That is, if we lost our data due to some any reason, it will won't help you to retrieve data again. And crash recovery mechanism is highly supported. That is, it will, database management system will help you to retrieve your data if any crash occurs in your database. These are some of the differences between the file system and the database management system. Now we'll go through some of the features of the file system and database management system. File system helps to store data in a group of files, and files data is dependent on each other. Suppose it's nothing but a program database. That is, if a data is related on the another data and a data is related on the another data, in this way the chain process forms and the files data is dependent on each other, and these files are stored in the form of group of files. Okay, and C++ and COBOL languages were used to design the files. Okay, to design the files, C++ or COBOL languages are used. And shared file system support, that is, file systems sharing of the files is supported here. And fast file system recovery, no file system recovery is supported here. And in DBMS management, that is database management system, transaction support and concurrency control with the recovery services. That is, suppose a transaction occurs but fails, and these concurrence mechanism help us in recovering the services, and transaction concepts are easily maintained. And authorization services, in the sense, it will allow only specific users to go through that data, and it won't allow to the users who are not meant for the data. That is, it won't allow the users who won't get any authorization to that data, and the value of the data is the same at all places. Okay, offers a support for data communication as well, and independent utility services, and allows multiple users to share a file at the same time. That is, multiple transactions, and that is, independent utility can also be possible by this database management system. This is all about the file system and the database management system. And the next further section will do further topic on the database management system. So if you like the video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click the bell button. And for this support, thank you.